People are out here screaming dictatorship because Trump wants to clean up crime and homelessness in DC. Let's get something straight. Cleaning up the streets isn't martial law, it's governing. Martial law is when the military takes over civilian life. No courts, no elected officials, no rights. That is not what's being talked about. Trump just wants to enforce the laws that are already on the books. Hold criminals accountable and stop letting our nation's capital look like an open market. And here's the irony. The same people yelling authoritarian are the ones who cheered for lockdowns, clapped their hands for forced business closures, called hotlines to tattletale on their neighbors, and supported National Guard checkpoints during. That was closer to martial law than telling police to actually arrest repeat offenders. If you think making DC safer for families, tourists, workers is a dictatorship, you're basically saying that criminals have more rights than the rest of us. And that's exactly why crime has exploded. Because we've stopped enforcing basic law and order out of fear of being called mean names. This isn't about control, it's about accountability. A clean, safe city isn't oppressive, it's common sense. If the law enforcement doing their job scares you, then maybe the problem isn't Trump, maybe it's you.
Man, down the city is quiet as a church mouse, yeah. I came all the way down Pennsylvania Avenue this morning. So peaceful, yeah.
Yes. Do you know what is funny? Libras don't like this idea at all. Watching Hillary Clinton blow up on social media about this whole thing, you would think Trump has committed a crime in struggling to clean up a city. When you take a look at Hillary Clinton here, as you listen to an unhinged Trump try to justify deploying National Guard in DC, yes, reality. Violent crime in DC is at a 30-year low. But people in that areas are now celebrating like, oh, see me, I'm on the street, nothing can happen to me, just within the space. So one day Trump took this decision, people are extremely happy. Then people like this will sit and tell us like Trump is unhinged to do this. I don't know why these people always behave this way. Yeah. Things will go wrong for the president to do the right job, they will still complain. What exactly can Trump actually do that these people will appreciate one day? I really want to know. It's insane, right?
Man, down the city is quiet as a church mouse, yeah. I came all the way down Pennsylvania Avenue this morning. So peaceful, yeah. I don't smell no weed, yeah. I don't see no homeless people. I mean, I came all the way through the southeast side, all the way down here. You can see now I'm at the White House jump, man. It's quiet, yeah. It's a shame that it takes somebody to have to sit in your classroom in order for you to be in order, yeah. Because that's what it feels like, yeah. You gotta be babysitter to do your job, yeah. Stuff been out of control for years. You gotta do better, yeah. You gotta do better, yeah. And mainly, young, you got the problems. It's us, man. It's always us giving everybody a bad name, yeah. We'll see how long this lasts, yeah. How many was it last night? How many carjackings was it last night? Talk to me. And y'all keep on posting all these data numbers and things of that nature that y'all see everybody else reposting. The stuff that came from the Metropolitan Police Department and the mayor, yeah. Let me tell you something, yeah. Let me tell you something. You can't be that stupid. You can't be, man. Who enters that information to get that data analysis, yeah? People do. You can enter whatever numbers you want to make whatever report show what, but you can't hide the crime, young. You can't do it. Let me give you something to break it down to you for those that don't understand. I retired from UPS, right? So what they used to do to play with the numbers or whatever, we have mission packages, you'll have drivers over the hours. They'd go in and enter the information and the report would show whatever they needed to show to keep their bonus that week for their bosses not to fire their ass. So stop believing that stuff. And I don't know if you ever had to deal with the DC government, young, but they suck, young. They have got a lot more better now that the officers have did what they had to do and got all of these people out of the government and got rid of the riffraff and things of that nature. People actually do work now. Let me give you this for example, right? You got carry-in conceals or whatever that were being issued by the DC separate department that was handling licensing and things of that nature. They went from turnaround time for like 4 months, 5 months for you to have to damn unregistered in DC and get a carry-in conceal to 2 weeks. It used to take you 3 months just to get an appointment to talk to somebody and take your information and your gun down there. Now, you go online right now and they got appointments available tomorrow. How does that happen? What changed? You put fire under and now they want to do some work.
That is it. You know, you can't just bring out statistics and you put out there, oh, Hillary Clinton, be quoting it like when you look at this data, it shows that crime has reduced to all-time low, 50 years low. But the people living in these areas, they are the one facing it, they are the one experiencing it, they are the one seeing it. You know, at a certain point, when I look at people like this going on the street, like, you know, they feel different, you know, seeing how things are. And then someone is sitting somewhere, you know, they're just tweeting, saying, oh, Trump is crazy, oh, Trump is a dictator. You know, I saw all kind of tweet from Democrat lawmakers. I don't get the point. Then I begin to ask, like, is it a crime for you to make a city peaceful? You will not just see Trump get up one day and say, oh, I want to take over this city. If things are moving normal, if you don't get stories of this has happened, you know, it will be very difficult to do that. Before you want to see the president taking that is because it is beyond control. So I don't get the point why Democrats don't like these ideas. This has always been the thing. And it's crazy to me.
We need all the protection that we can get in the city because the city is really getting dangerous. A person like me at this age, I have to make sure to come home before sundown.
What's up, y'all? What y'all doing? Here come the National Guards, DC. Trump told y'all to get y'all shit together, get y'all act together, but y'all didn't believe him. Now the National Guard is in Washington, DC. Trump had to come in like Batman into Gotham City, okay? Side singing, talking about this is our home. DC is our home. What? DC is our home. You can have it from. If DC is y'all home, why the hell y'all let it get dirty like that, okay? Y'all should have cleaned that mother sucker up long time ago. But no. Democrats always got something to say when you trying to clean up something or do something right. Okay? Y'all had the White House for 4 years. Y'all had the Senate and the House, and y'all still kept y'all house dirty. So we don't want to hear that shit, okay? National Guards, do your thing. Then you got wig number one, A.K. Maxine Waters, talking about, oh, this is going to start a city.
Focus those cameras on everything that's going on because this president is trying to lead us into what could be called a civil war.
What's going to start a war is that mat that you have on top of your head looking like a football helmet, okay? Take that shit off. Go put some water and some oil on top of that helmet that you call a wig, okay? Because it's stiff and dry.
Take a listen, Michael, to how the media is portraying the story. All right, we'll kick it off with...
Well, first of all, the homicide rate in Washington, D.C. is very high compared to other major cities and other world capitals. So to...
is running well, and people enjoy a great quality of life. And I think we're doing a really good job. We do need the federal government's help, as I mentioned, because they have an outsized influence on our criminal justice system. We need more prosecutors. We need more judges. There are other ways to help. Even we want to rebuild our jail, and there are ways that the feds can help with that. But also just doing their part, cutting the grass, fixing the fountains.
Understanding, and she is actually for the idea that this city should be clean.
We have home rule for a reason.
Because if it's safety and crime the president is worried about, Green has some thoughts to add to his agenda.
Or is he going to come pick up our trash next? Is that what I should expect? We do have areas with high grass that he can cut. I have infrastructure problems in my community. Can he put some funding on the table for that?
He shouldn't be making those kind of decisions. That's more like a dictator.
Gotti thinks that if this is the way the administration is going to continue,
Everybody now is in like a big old gumbo pot of, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what's in it. You know what I'm saying? That's all. You don't know what you're going to get served.
To have a real talk about Trump federalizing Washington, D.C. potentially tomorrow and what that could mean for the rest of the country. First of all, does anybody else find it really odd that he's willing to do this after a guy named Big Balls was assaulted on the street, but not when a mob was storming the U.S. Capitol building? By now, I'm sure we've all seen this post from Truth Social from earlier today, where he says he's going to hold a press conference tomorrow morning and potentially announce that he's sending the National Guard into D.C.
A lot of people become homeless because they're not going to have these services or anything anymore.
As of the short clips you see at the end of this, that is for the YT algorithm.
Clear. Barack Obama is not the president of the United States.
I think the fact that Malia graduated from Harvard still lives rent-free in his head. And it's just the very swag that Obama has that he will never have. In fact, there is a viral clip going on right now. Check this out.
Touch them up and go. Oh, here comes the I'm the lyrical.
Oh, Obama has swag. Oh, you can't beat this. If you see short videos after this, that is for the white algorithm.
No matter how good the dad
is, he can't be everything.
He can't be everything. And that boy may need somebody to give the boy some perspective on the dad.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
One of the most valuable things I learned as a guy was I had a gay professor in college.
We are specific.
A driver's license.
Yeah, you got.
What a voice! I cried.
Any barriers, don't mind making this easy. People line up for my advice, and you're walking away like I'm stupid. It's like I line up.
It is to live in the White House.
Post this morning alleging that since I said I will prevail.
It also shouldn't be racial. To run 100
has been overwhelming. The lies and they're
not going to end.
He says, but what if he says self-defense?
There's no self-defense.
This is definitely a self-defense case. Was it
Registration Act?
You will be very.
Once again, the field was littered with Winter does.
And black people don't want to live around ratchet black.
How bad is his reputation going to be?
It's bad.
I need to connect the dots.
Going to carry a level of weight.
And as always,
so I'm having